I'm Robyn. I'm a third year medical pharmacology student at Swansea University, and I'm here to talk to you a bit about my course and why I chose Swansea as a uni. I mainly came here because of the people and the staff. They are so supportive and amazing, and I wouldn't have chosen anywhere else. So I'm studying medical pharmacology, which is the study of drugs and drug interactions. It's very interesting. I know people who have been on applied medical sciences and have been swayed to the pharmacology side. I actually was quite reluctant to do it because I didn't know if it would be for me, but after talking to my tutors and professors, I decided this is actually a really great course because it's to do with medicine and chemistry and everything that I loved, and I'm really glad I chose it. A typical student will wake up, say 8 or 9, and go to their lectures, do their lectures, and then in between our lectures, a lot of students like to go to the library, which is a great resource. The librarians are really helpful, and there's so many books and studies and computer systems. I was really quite surprised by our computer systems when I arrived here. The library is really helpful in assisting you with your technology and how you can reference or create documents or posters even, or analyze data. Honestly, it's amazing. So my timetable, because I am a medical pharmacology student, consists of a mixture of workshops, lectures, and labs. I know in my first year, labs were very often, and because of COVID, labs aren't so often, but I'm still a guaranteed lab time, especially for my dissertation. And I find this really fortunate because not many people get to do this. And Swansea Uni has worked around COVID and around the government guidelines, or with the government guidelines, to ensure that we are safe and secure. And I do get into the labs, and I do still become the scientist I'm becoming. Especially with COVID, Swansea has created a system so you can set up your own timeline. So what tends to happen is lectures get released at the start of the week, and then you can work through them. And I found this really helpful because what I tend to do is learn my content, learn my lectures, and then go away and focus on my assignments and give myself that time. And I think that's really great. But even beforehand, before COVID, the timetable was still workable. There wasn't massive gaps in between or so many clumped up lectures that you just want to fall asleep. It was really nicely spread out throughout the week. The staff do work really hard to ensure that you have a great balance between lectures and your own study time and your own time yourself. So I am a part of the Pathways to Medicine course, and I will be applying for my graduate entry in medicine. And a part of that, you do a module called Doctors, Patients and Medicine. That module taught me more than I could imagine. Even if I didn't get into medicine, or I decided later on I don't go down that path, this module has taught me so much about myself, about what medicine is actually about, and about doctor to patient interactions. It's less focused on the science and the pathology of medicine, and more focused on how you actually create this job role, how you actually become a doctor. And it's really amazing, the stuff that you just wouldn't think of. For example, like your posture when you talk to people and how that has an effect. I think that this module was really eye-opening and really advanced me into becoming the doctor that I hope to become. I now look at the world completely differently. I don't look at patients just as a set of diseases. I look at them as a person as a whole. It's been really beneficial, and I recommend that if you can get on it, do get on it, even if you may not want to go into medicine, just because it's very eye-opening. I would 10 out of 10 for a module. I have done work experience. I did this through the module that I mentioned earlier, where I went and shadowed a doctor and saw how he interacted with his patients. But not only that, Swansea offers such an array of opportunities of shadowing and work opportunities. You just have to ask around, and it is also advertised. We have a whole sector from the employability scheme, which is to find jobs for students, whether you're undergraduate or graduate or looking for PhDs or masters, or if you're just looking for a part-time job. They have absolutely everything. And if you're really struggling, you can contact them and say, I'm looking for this, can you help me? And they certainly will. There's nothing that Swansea can't really do. They will help you in every way possible, and it's one of the reasons why I came here. It's one of the reasons why I love it so much. Attending university has changed my life. I have met the most incredible people. It's been incredible. I think it's such an amazing opportunity to take. If you can go to university, do go to university. It's a lot more than just studying your subject and becoming and having your qualifications. It builds your character. It builds you